Hello gamers and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris with the Dorkari Empire. Last episode I finally managed to please the alien freedom lobby a bit by shifting away from fanatic xenophile and towards materialist, so I could use full AI policies, and it's actually also increased my research speed by 5%, so that's cool. But the others are now a bit pissed off. Why are you pissed off? Why are they not pleased? I do have free movement for everyone. Born equal affects faction happiness by -5%. Well, I don't know if I've got anything like that. They suck. Can I suppress them maybe? Governing shift with them. They're now xenophilic. What happens if I suppress them? Faction happiness goes down. Spiritualism suppressed. Modifier added. Spiritualist ethics attraction goes down. I lose some monthly influence, but I would like to get rid of those 20 idiots. So here we go.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Oh, I can actually build something down here. I will send the ship right at once. Build mining stations. Oh yeah, I think I've taken over this outpost from, you know, this race I've uplifted and then incorporated. Now they have full citizen rights, but they still cannot move freely. Reason. Which annoys me. Number of robots or synthetics is increasing. That's because of the sectors actually built them. Fine with me, I've got more than enough gold or credits. How ready is the Nexus? Another shift, they're more outwardly pacifistic. 101 days. Lots of migration settlements.
Incoming transmission.
We do have migration settlements, yes we do. Do we? Oh no, we don't. I would like to offer you a migration treaty. Nice. Okay, 40 days. Okay, I think they will accept. Yep. There we go. Science Nexus completed. Today we celebrate the grand opening of the Science Nexus. With its state-of-the-art research facilities and innovative technology, we will have no trouble attracting the greatest minds from across the Empire, or even the universe, should we so desire. This feat truly marks the beginning of a new era of enlightenment. It's a big day in the history of our kind. Great. So I've got this thing. Which basically gives me +90, +90, +90 science. Could build it again, I guess. And I've got an achievement, Think Tank. Pretty cool. So I can build the next megastructure thing now, which will be another ring. That will take quite some time. It won't finish in this episode, I fear. Federation invitation. Netraxi Interplanetary Coalition joined. The Righteous League. That's very good of you. I didn't even get asked, but it doesn't matter. Because now I've got more Federation members, 5 in total. That increases my Unity output by another 5%. It's good that you are in charge, Pikachu. Is there anything I can build anywhere? I could not settle here, could I? And I think somewhere was this Forbidden Fortress thing, but they've probably already destroyed it. This enigmatic fortress. All the habitats are here. Got the ring world. Can build something here. Mining network. That's still missing. Apart from that, looks okay. They are natural sociologists, so that gives a boost. Some min-maxing is possible here. But this all happens in an environment where it's absolutely not necessary. Now that would be a nice, you know, if they want to make things easier, they should redistribute population in accordance with the most benefit. That would be cool. Ripper autocannon, maybe so that I get it, or the strikecraft damage. The strikecraft damage. Yeah, and this Grand Admiral achievement was for having 100,000 fleet power, which I only had thanks to the Federation fleet.
Construction complete.
There are still 19 of them. I want less. What's the attraction for that? Due to its current attraction value, we expect around 1% of our pops to embrace this ethic. Currently it's 2%, so it'll go down because of full AI rights, robotic pops, spiritualist ethics attraction minus 50% because I try to suppress them. They are an embattled minority.
Complete.
What's that? Incoming transmission. Hello friends, you may recognize me as the scientist that went missing on Orgrim. My sudden disappearance was quite intentional, I assure you. The natives here have come to see me as something of a god, and why shouldn't they? After much deliberation I have decided to bring true civilization to these savages. What has gotten into you? You're a report for immediate extraction. You're insane. What has gotten into you? Played by username. Incoming transmission. I was tired of short-sighted ethical constraints, tired of the ridicule I suffered at the hands of my peers. Most of all, I was tired of passive observation. Ha! What nonsense! It is our duty to interfere with primitive cultures, to guide and shape them into something useful. Observing quietly from a distance is just a shameful way of skirting responsibility. What has gotten into you? You will report for immediate extraction. It is too late for that, I'm afraid. I am done taking orders from those beneath my station. My intellect was at your disposal, but you chose to squander it. Here I am, treated with the respect I deserve. This is my home now. With my knowledge and the technical schematics I brought with me, I will jumpstart this culture and shape it into something great. You're insane. On the contrary, I have never felt more sane. The death of the Dorkari Empire is inevitable. Well, obviously not. You'd have to be blind not to see the signs. Oh, it may take anything from a decade to a century, but your downfall will come. After you have finished destroying yourselves, the galaxy will belong to vibrant young cultures such as the one I am in the process of building. Well, you will be dead by then anyway. There's little more to say. I bid you farewell. Great. Lots of
construction complete.
Modifiers. Here we are. Should I enlighten them? They are in the industrial age. Let me jumpstart them.
Research complete.
Research complete. The Tachyon lands. I'll go for the energy weapon attack speed.
Research complete.
Research complete. Edict duration. New research. Need to pause. I think I'll go for leader lifespan. And I've got just the guy for... Oops. Leader lifespan. I've got just the guy for that. Would be him. 45 months. There we go. Where's the available dude? Question is, will I finish the section in this episode? Maybe. More likely not. Okay, to boldly go. I really don't need that. I just needed to get the Ascension perk. Opening domination will mean reduced. The war demand cost to subjugate other empires is reduced by 25%, and we get 20 to acceptance when diplomatic subjugating other empires. As you can see, despite, you know, the chance of building megastructures and such, the end game, in particular if you play peacefully, is rather dull. I actually don't need droning optimizations. Minerals plus 10%.
Research complete.
Good. Strikecraft. Damage. Now maybe military station damage or armor. I'll go for armor. Meta compression 2. In case I have to fight. Well, the fleet got improved a bit, I think. By the modifiers as well. They are still quite powerful. Radio signals. Our detection instruments have for the first time picked up radio signals emanating from Ugrim. The industrialized alien civilization that lives on this world have evidently started experimenting with wireless transmissions. Elsewhere on the planet, reports have come in detailing the launch of their first primitive aircraft. In accordance with our models, their technological progress continues to advance at a rapid pace. That's good. We need to monitor these signals. Oh, I actually wanted to turn that into a Gaia world. I've forgotten. Can I do that? Oh, wait. What's that? It began as a... Oh. That's an endgame crisis, maybe. It began as a subtle shift in Xenophile behavior. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their own space, now being spotted in the remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels, visiting ancient ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. We now know that the Xenophile were preparing, recovering the databanks of survey beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for their return to the galactic stage. In Xeno space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Xeno enforcers are looking outwards beyond their borders and towards the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dormant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim age-old glory lost? Giants in the playground. Now where are they? I need to pause. Now I had just said that it got a bit boring now, but in fact now the action is happening. It's them, right? Owned by Xenophile enforcers. Awakened Ascendancy. We can ask to become their satellite. If they accept, they will be unable to attack us, but we will have to contribute 25%. As a satellite, we will also be required to ban artificial intelligence. For sure not. They don't hate me yet. They have a corvette focus. I think I'm going to build some ships, some military stations. Okay, this is going to be interesting. The enforcers. I had just said it's getting a bit dull. And there we go already. Fleet maneuvers. Admiral Bamelon has drawn up plans for a major fleet exercise that will involve a substantial portion of our navy. The location he has chosen for these maneuvers is the Mrust system, which is close to the border of the Euthonian Accord. The Euthonians may see this as a major provocation, but if we cancel the exercise, our military will consider it a sign of weakness. After all, Murus lies within our space. The Euthonian Accord has no right to tell us what we can or cannot do in our backyard. Where's this Mrust? Carry out the maneuver or cancel? Well, that would reduce monthly unity. I don't want that. Carry it out.
Situation log updated.
Admiral is Pleasant has a fleet with at least 50k in orbit. Okay. I do have an Admiral. Where's this place? I need to track it. There we go. Research project. Offer satellite status. What's that? You are progressing too rapidly. For your safety and our own, allow us to guide you. Your carelessness can be stopped. Decline? You idiots. I should possibly... Euthonian Accord will no guarantee. Okay. I am going to build some more ships, obviously. And maybe some battleships. Some cruisers. Yeah, there we go. Borders closed. Diplomatic communication. We have allowed you to move freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Yeah, do that if you want to. Watch for the regulators. Well, this awakened empire seeks to control the technological level of all other civilizations in the galaxy. They are likely to attack any empire that will not surrender its technological independence. So it's likely they attack me. Let's check the power. They are actually more powerful now than I am. I urgently need to build more navy. This is being carried out.
Construction complete.
Okay. Okay, there we go. The Sinnoh Enforcers has declared war on our ally, the Netraxi Interplanetary Coalition. Consequently, we are now at war with the Sinnoh Enforcers. Okay. Missing war demands. We are at war and have not yet set our demands. What could be our demands? Humiliate. There's nothing for liberation. Seed planet. Well, Beacon of Infinity. Beacon of Stability is closer. I want that. Can I get that? It's not prohibited, is it? And I also want the Palatial District. And I want to humiliate them. Set demands. Only the main defender can set demands. Thank you. You like that? No. Sucks. How long is this maneuver going to last? I need to collect these two fleets and send them to my homeworld first, maybe? Unpause. How much longer is this going to take? 18%. Sucks.
Construction complete.
Kindly build a space fortress here. Hostile fleet is present. Where's that? It's in Asmor. It's a 140k fleet. This is going to get rough. That's for destroyers. Transport fleet and a preparing to jump to Obelisk, which is my place. I've got some allies here. Not that many though. What do they want to do now? Jump wind down 4 days. 45% ready. I need to set a new relay point here. Will they continue their journey or not? They are following the Federation fleet, which is one of these, I guess. No. This is going to be a very exciting time. Fleet maneuvers collision. The complex maneuvers devised by Admiral Bermelon have resulted in several minor collisions during the naval drills currently being held in the Murat system. Crew casualties were minimal and none of the involved ships suffered critical damage, but they will require some yard work upon the conclusion of the exercise. Great. At least no ships were lost. Are you ready with that ridiculous exercise? No, halfway through. It's very bad timing. Where have they jumped to? Enemy fleets here now, 140k. I should possibly attack them as well, to draw them into their own territory. The Federation fleet is actually attacking, and it's losing. The Euthonian Accord objects the strongest possible terms to the provocative military exercise currently being held in the Murat system. To stage fleet maneuvers on such an unprecedented scale so close to our borders can only be construed as a thinly veiled threat. Our own forces have been placed on maximum alert and our fleet commanders have been instructed to respond to any border violations with overwhelming force. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want this minus on unity.
Special project complete.
Maneuvers concluded. Very good. The fleet maneuvers conducted by the in the Mars system have been concluded. Admiral Bermelon reports that we have learned much from this exercise, in large part due to its immense scale. Despite any potential diplomatic repercussions, the military benefits at least have been substantial. For 120 months, fire rate goes up. That's very, very good actually. And exactly what I need. I would like to send you here. My fleet is by far not powerful enough to take them on. 16,000, 146,000. Well, this war goes on in the next episode of Let's Play Stellaris with the Dorkari Empire. Things are getting exciting again. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.